Hi, everyone, and welcome to FranTastic InSights. My name is Joan Winchester. I'm the Vice President of Strategic Partnerships with FranServe. FranServe, one of the largest franchise consulting organizations, privately owned, consultant built, and consultant led. And we're actually so proud of that. After 14 years, we have a solid track record of making business ownership a reality for so many through franchising. We help brands grow through our professional network of trained top FranServe consultants, and also through great brands like the one we have with us today, Senior Helpers. So I'm very excited to have Annie Long with us. And Annie is actually the Senior Director of Development at Senior Helpers. She's a great advocate for the brand, and I know you're just going to be totally energized after hearing her speak about Senior Helpers today. So Annie, welcome to FranTastic InSights.
Thank you so much, Joan, for having me, and super excited to be here and share more about senior helpers.
Yeah, so I know you're very passionate about the brand, and I would love to hear your story and just tell us more about Senior Helpers and how you got involved.
Yeah, absolutely. It started as a job relocation for my husband back in 2018. We had moved from Pennsylvania to Maryland. And at that time, I had just had our daughter, so I stayed home for 5 months, used to work in health insurance. And as most of us do, I did stumble into franchising. So posted my resume online, and I had this wonderful company, Senior Helpers, reach out and quickly fell in love with the brand. So that's how I got here today and still loving this franchise concept and opportunity.
So the leadership behind Senior Helpers is very strong. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have an amazing CEO and co-founder, Peter Ross. He started this business because he had needed in-home care for his own mother that was aging. So he and his partner, Tony Bonacuse, started this opportunity back in 2002. And he is so passionate about senior care. This is his baby. It's a passion play for him. We also have an amazing COO, Mary Baxter. She has been with our company for over 20 years now, and she is exceptional. She truly cares about our franchisees and support. And that's just to name a few, but we have an entire leadership team that proudly supports our franchisees.
It's a little bit about the brand. I mean, in senior care, there are a lot of different types and different services provided by senior care franchises. So tell us a little about home helpers.
Yeah, so with our opportunity, what we really focus on is being able to provide care for everyone. So we do as little as 1 hour of care, which is our flex home service. So that's a more affordable option for people that may only need a couple hours of service per week. We also do 24/7 care. We have specialized programs for people with Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. We've got a really great life profile assessment tool, and that's a software application. It actually scores how much care is needed for that client per hour and how we can help care for them and put together a tailored care plan for that specific client. So a lot of great brand differentiators. We have over 430 locations, strong brand recognition. This is a well-established brand, so it is a proven franchise model. We are also voted by Entrepreneur Franchise 500 as the #1 home care opportunity back to back for 2 years in a row. So if you're passionate about helping and caring for your community, this is an amazing opportunity that allows you to do that and allows people to age at home. So that's, in a nutshell about senior helpers.
Well, that's a great dovetail into my next question because I was going to ask you about what qualities you look for in a franchise owner and who's the ideal candidate. And then do you offer any veteran incentives?
Yeah, great question. So with our opportunity, we really want people that are passionate. So people that want to provide a service-based program in the home. They're passionate about people. We look for people that have experience in operations, management, sales. We have a wide variety of owners. If you have somebody that likes working with people, they love this opportunity. We also look for people that have that grittiness and that drive. They're willing to build this business up from the ground and put in the legwork. And then last but not least, one of the most important things is somebody that is coachable, somebody that can follow systems and processes. We've got a great team that's going to be there to support them so they don't have to reinvent the wheel with our franchise opportunity. Now, for veterans discounts, we have an amazing incentive. So as a way of saying thank you for your service, we have a 15% discount off our initial franchise fee. So not your average Chipotle discount, which is just $1 off. So it's close to it's a little bit over $7,000 off that initial franchise fee.
It's awesome. We're big supporters as well, in Vet Fran and veterans, whatever we can do to help them settle into business ownership. So tell me, Annie, a little bit about the training and support provided by Senior Helpers.
Yes, we have outstanding training and support. It's about 12 weeks of online and virtual training, and that's leading up to the franchisees in-person training, which is a 6-day in-person training at our franchise support center, which is located in Towson, Maryland. It's a very intensive training, but I will say it is a huge benefit to our franchisees to have that in-person training where we cover everything from hiring, recruiting, financials, budgeting, operations. We cover all of our unique programs in that training. So it really helps to prepare our owners to open their business. And then it doesn't stop there. So once they do open, we come on site to their location and we actually spend a couple of days training them hands-on at their office location. That is how dedicated we are to our franchisees. The support is continued and ongoing. They're going to work closely with one of our operations managers where we actually coach them every single week. They're going to have a coaching call with our team member. And then it will switch to monthly calls. But we have a rule of thumb, if they can't figure something out within 7 minutes, contact our team. We want our franchisees to be successful.
I love that. I might have to tell Alicia that 7 minutes, call Alicia.
Yeah,
I'm so sure.
that's great.
But anyway, so tell us a little bit about the timeline to open.
Yeah, so the average timeline to open, it varies for each state. On average, we see that timeline is about 150 days. So that includes getting your home care license. Each state has a different timeline. Our team is going to help that owner find an office location, setting up that office location as well. So about 150 days.
How about the ideal markets and the areas that you're looking to grow?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of great markets still available. We have over 600 territories that we're looking to fill with franchisees. So that way we're able to cover all of the US. So some major markets we're looking at would be the DFW area. We've got some really great options there. Los Angeles, California, we have plenty of opportunities in LA. We also have Michigan, the whole entire state of Michigan. We've got a lot of opportunities there. We have Cincinnati, Ohio. We've got Columbus, Ohio. Some major markets, even Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale is available. So still a lot of opportunity left with Senior Helpers.
Yeah, they're great markets.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so can you tell me a story, if one comes to mind, about a franchisee that Senior Helpers changed their lives as a result of joining?
So this one is very personal to me. So my husband actually took the leap of faith into franchising last year. And believe it or not, he did it with Senior Helpers. So we always knew that he wanted to be a business owner. We looked at different concepts. And for us, it was personal because my mother-in-law actually had early onset dementia. So she was diagnosed in her 50s with dementia. So, my husband kept saying, well, what about Senior Helpers? What about Senior Helpers? And he took that leap of faith and Joan, he ran with it. He leaped, like a gazelle into this industry without having any experience. He came from a finance background, and this opportunity has changed our lives. So much so that we took an amazing international trip last year to Costa Rica. We're able to leave a legacy for our family, just in 1 year. It's been incredible.
Great story. I never thought you'd have such a great story. Thank you for sharing that. I know that's very personal
Absolutely.
to you. I mean, what could be more rewarding, right, than helping change people's lives as well as your family's lives through franchise ownership? I mean, many
Yeah.
people think about it being their own boss, but franchising actually makes that a reality. Um, One last question for you. Can you tell us a little bit about the lifestyle, and I guess you know this pretty well, of a senior helpers franchisee and what that looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So I talk to different owners every single week for our live validation call. What the franchisee can expect that first year is it will be a grind. It's not going to be rainbows and butterflies. It's going to be a grind that first year. You're going to be working long hours, but I will say it is worth it. This is building a business up so that you can live like no one else, okay? So first year, first 2 years, plan to grind it out. And then from there, what I see is, by year three, franchisees have more flexibility. They have more freedom. You can even become semi-absentee with this model too, where you can hire a director of operations. So more established franchisees, they could work 10, 20 hours a week. So it's a great opportunity for somebody that's willing to work hard early on, build this business up, and then be able to have that flexibility and freedom. And keep in mind too, even as a new franchisee, although you may be working long hours, you do still have flexibility. So if you want to go get your kids from school, if you want to attend sporting events, maybe you want to work, remote one day, you can do that with this opportunity.
Thanks for sharing that. That's an awesome lifestyle. And
Yes.
thanks for not sugarcoating it as well. And thanks for
Yeah.
sharing your story and the inside information with us about senior helpers. Thanks again, Annie, for being with us. And I'll just ask, any last thoughts before we wrap up today?
Yeah, so it's been amazing working with you, Joan. I've truly loved every experience with FranServe, and anybody looking at senior helpers or looking to work with a FranServe coach. It's a great opportunity on both ends. So great brand, great model, great coaches there at FranServe.
Thanks, Annie. Thanks for being with us today.
Yep, you're so welcome.